2020 is long over, but at this point will always be remembered as the year the gaming industry really took off. This year saw a slew of big names dropping like Cyberpunk, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and Watch Dogs Legion. However, today we're going to discuss the most underrated games released in 2020 that truly deserve your attention. Namaskar friends, welcome to Illegal Desi. Let's start. Bear in mind, this list is in no particular order and all the games are great. But if you have any such underrated game that deserves to be here, hit that up in the comments below and I'll be sure to check it out. With that, starting at number 10, we have Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. This one is an action-adventure hack-and-slash game featuring the samurai from the cartoon series when Cartoon Network made amazing shows. For those of you who've seen the series, this one will truly bring back the nostalgia. This game sees you playing Samurai Jack as he makes his way back to his time to defeat Aku in a final battle. The game starts out a bit sluggish and picks up pace after a couple of hours. It takes its hints from the likes of Devil May Cry. At number 9, we have Streets of Rage 4. I really enjoyed the old arcade games back from 15-20 years ago, and the side-scroller beat-em-ups are one of my favorite genres. So it's no wonder that when the old franchise Streets of Rage announced a new game in 2020, I had to pick it up. This game perfectly shows how to do retro games right for the current age with new characters and old, enhanced graphics, and the gameplay that is as good as when these games originally came out. This is one game that I really do recommend you should try. At number 8, Desperados 3. When you think of the Wild West, only one game comes to mind, that is Red Dead Redemption, for all its gunslinging and quick combat. However, the developers at Mimimi Games resurrected the Western RTS genre to bring you a challenge like no other. Desperados 3 is the prequel story to the Desperados franchise and follows the same RTS style of games like Commandos and Shadow Tactics. The AI is brutal and a single misstep means big time screw up. To pull off a multi-kill and slip away is no less than performing a synchronized dance, but so satisfying when done right. At number 7, Ghost Runner. If you were disappointed by how Cyberpunk came out, then trust me, you need to give this game a chance. Ghost Runner is a first-person hack-and-slash platformer that lets you live out the fantasy of being a katana-wielding assassin. As IGN puts it, this is a game where you run fast, slide fast, kill fast, and if you can't do those things fast enough, you die fast. The game is very challenging, which requires precision and split-second decision-making to pull it off. Every new stage you encounter will be different from the last one, keeping things fresh and requires you to chain multiple methods of moving, slashing, sliding, and dodging, which may not be achieved in the first go, but when you pull it off, you will definitely feel like the assassin the game wants you to be. At number 5 is Hot Shot Racing. There haven't been too many options for racing fans this year, but Hot Shot Racing is one of the games that definitely deserves a place here. It is every bit arcade racing as you will get, and a salute to the time of arcade racing games from the yesteryears. The deliberate primitive 3D aesthetics and blocky cars add a touch of nostalgia, but the game is as much fun as you would get out from the games of those times. The handling, the dynamics, and the racing feel effortless, and drifting on the track has been one of my favorite activities. The game provides a wide variety of cars with different stats, so you can pick up the perfect offering for your race. What's more, that it has a 4-player split screen so that you and up to 3 friends can join in on the fun together. At number 4, we have Serious Sam. While Doom Eternal may be my pick for the best first-person arena shooters, Serious Sam 4 comes a close second. If you played the other games in the franchise, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then I would suggest you to pick this one up and experience the constant hordes of enemies for yourself. This is an arena shooter, as I stated earlier, with massive variety of enemies, weapons, unlockables, and side quests that will not disappoint. The quirky characters add a touch of fun which is missing from Doom Eternal, but overall, if you're badly missing slaying demons in the underworld, then this is the alien monster slaying FPS that you have to pick. At number 3, Battletoads. This is the second beat 'em up game that I featured here because this is just as fun as the first one. The series makes a return after many years of hiatus. You'll love this game even more if you're a fan of the original series that this is based on. The game features fully voiced acting with a few cutscenes as well as improved driving levels. This is definitely a game that deserves to be on your playlist. At number 2, Wasteland 3. inXile made their return with the third game in the Wasteland series. Wasteland 3 is the perfect example of a CRPG featuring a post-apocalyptic Colorado. The game features a lot of choices and consequences that actually can impact the eventual outcome of the game. According to GameCrate, the game expertly blends old school mechanics with modern polish to create an outstanding RPG experience, filled with incredible world building, character dialogue, and turn-based action. There's this immense level of depth in every aspect of Wasteland 3, from its character creation to the upgrade options that you are given. And at number 1 is Immortals Fenyx Rising. While the entire world got excited and then completely disappointed with Cyberpunk 2077, Ubisoft quietly released Immortals Fenyx Rising, which is the rebranded Gods and Monsters game. The game offers a light and entertaining spin on Greek mythology and answers the question nobody asked for: hey, what would happen if we mash Assassin's Creed Odyssey with Zelda Breath of the Wild? The story is fresh and dialogue amusing. With breathtaking views, fun challenges, puzzles, and good combat, the game is the complete package. My take is the only reason this didn't get that much attention and became underrated is because of everything happening with CDPR and Cyberpunk. But if you have the money to spare, definitely check this game out. And that's my take for the 10 most underrated games of 2020. If you like the video, hit the like and the subscribe button. It helps out the channel more than you know. If you think there's an underrated game that deserves a mention, leave a comment in the description below. Share this video out to a friend, hit the notification bell below, and I will see you in the next one.